Light speed.
Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night, my friends, and I'm back, and I'm ready to, hopefully you're ready to jump in here, back into some coding and get some, hopefully some more progress done, on Magenta Breeze here. Oh, I am also enjoying a brand new chair right now to replace the one that was all broken on me, or starting to break anyway. And it's I'm getting used to it. It's taking a little bit of time, but I'm, gonna take a few days, but I think I'm sort of getting used to it. Hey, Just T, welcome on in. How are you doing? So yeah, where we left off, we had, ooh, excuse me, man. Every time I start a stream, man, start yawning. Where we left off, we've got to a point where I now have a sort of side storage, secure storage, well, encrypted storage. We put the API keys in, and I'll be able to read from this, be able to get the API keys and stuff, and then also I'm going to want to write and read from this as far as the as far as it goes with tokens that we're exchanging with the with Twitch and whatnot, and then eventually YouTube and all that stuff. So all that's good stuff. Now I just kind of have to put the plumbing together. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just got my new chair just came in today. I'm sitting on it right now. It's pretty good so far. My back is certainly feeling a little bit better, but it's going to take a little while to kind of get used to it. I was hoping it would have a thing to stop it from sort of ratcheting back here, stop you from leaning back. But all you can really do is make it harder to push on the back for it to go back. But regardless, it's working okay right now. Hopefully it'll last me a lot longer than all the other chairs I've had combined, because I've tried the mid priced chairs, I've tried the really cheap chairs, I've tried, now this is like a fairly expensive one, well, actually very expensive one. And I'm hoping this will be the one that lasts for a while, and that also I can sit in for as many hours a day as I sit, and have it not destroy me in the process, as the other chairs have been doing. I mean, I'll say this: the other chair I was sitting on, the $100 Amazon Basics leather desk chair, held up pretty good given the punishment it has sustained. But like all the other chairs, after a couple of years, it just kind of, it breaks, and then you just can't, like the back breaks, and then you sort of can't, you want to sit up straight, but you can't sit up straight. It won't let you anymore, and all the padding is gone in it and all that. So, but it lasted it lasted longer than the gamer chair that I bought, which I still have. But the gamer chair was like hard as a rock from the very get-go. So that was bound to just not be a good combination after a while. So tried to find the Kanban board on Magenta Breeze repo, somehow was amplified. I didn't I don't think I did the Kanban stuff. I do have a roadmap up there, which is I haven't really updated. There's a lot more I have to do here. I haven't really assigned anything to like the MVP and stuff. But it's I just kind of threw all my thoughts into place. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me this is a brand new, like they had a different one. GitHub had a different one before that was a little bit easier to work with. How do I change the visibility on this? Huh. You can add a status update, which I have no idea what that does. Oh, here we go. Manage X. Manage. Oh, here we go. But that's everyone on the internet has read access. You choose who has the right and have an access. Okay. There we go. It should be public now. There it is. Yeah. What was my thoughts on the Payoneer integration? Basically I'm trying not to be a middleman for anything that deals with money. So like I don't want to directly support tipping. I'd rather indirectly support it. In other words, someone has to go to some other site. Like if you have to go to like PayPal directly, or you have to go to Patreon directly, and you do all your dealings with Patreon or some other site, and then maybe I just get an alert that's like, hey, so-and-so just became a supporter of you on Patreon, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll gladly integrate with the alerts that way, but I just don't want to be, I don't want to be the portal that has to select, has to grab the money, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? The Patreon integration is good by me. So you have a Patreon. Yeah, I've wanted to look into it. I have not actually looked into what that involves. I believe Patreon has an API that's public. I hope they have an API that's public, because if they're just a webhook like Ko-fi is, then I'm not going to be able to directly integrate with them right now until I write some sort of proxy and then launch a server with that proxy on it, and then be able to have those webhooks then get transmitted down to your client servers, since this is all running on people's individuals' computers, not on some server in the cloud. Right? So if I wanted to do webhooks, it looks like I'm going to just need a server in the cloud that just acts as like some sort of middleman proxy that just kind of grabs the incoming stuff and sends it off to whoever subscribed for it, For a launcher, what's the plan with that? So my thought was I'm just gonna run JavaFX It's been a while since I've done anything in JavaFX. I might even just do Java Swing, but I'll probably do JavaFX. There's a little more modern take on it. And it's just going to be a very, very simple launcher. It's just going to, its entire purpose in life is going to be to tell you whether or not the server is up and down, and allow you to bring the server up and down, and just run Jetty server under the covers to get the war file going, you know. Or I can host a server using something like Linode or DigitalOcean. I do have an account with DigitalOcean. In fact, my all of my links that I share, my like the links to live and all that stuff, go through my server up on DigitalOcean. So I mean, that's not necessarily something stopping me, other than I don't. What's really stopping me there, what's really giving me pause there, is if this, I don't want this to fall into the trap of like it starts to get expensive. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure that I do as minimal possible. That's going to cost me money, because I'm giving this thing away for free, and I'm not planning on collecting any donations or anything like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be I'm trying to get as much mileage as I can and be as cheap as possible in the process, you know. But it is something that I think it is a limiting factor, and it's something that I think I'm gonna need to do eventually. I think for the MVP, I don't need, hopefully I don't need that kind of, I don't need to, you know, to support webhooks. But I think there will come a time with some of the features that I want to do where I might have to put some money up. Put some money where my mouth is, you know what I mean? Hosting servers are becoming expensive. Yeah, I mean, the server that I have running right now is only $5 a month. And so, but it gets so little traffic that it's not, I don't have to worry about the traffic on it. That's the only thing I'm really concerned with. Like, I could run a small little proxy thing like that on a $5 server. It's just, there's a limit on the traffic. And then once you go over that, it's like, I want to say 0.002 cents per gig or something, or maybe 2 cents per gig or something like that. Something to that effect. I haven't looked at it in a while. And that's the only thing that would kind of throw me. I don't think there'd be a whole lot of traffic. I don't think I'd get pounded with traffic even if I had that going, but it's still something that in fact, in recent weeks, we've seen a lot of people complaining on Twitter and stuff where it's like they've suddenly, you know, whatever app they were running on Linode, on, you know, digital, it wasn't Linode, it wasn't DigitalOcean, it was something else. And they were running their app, and then all of a sudden it got popular, and then, you know, they were charged, you know, thousands of dollars in fees because their traffic went through the roof, you know, in overage fees. So I just don't want to get blindsided by something when it comes to that anyway. So plus, whenever you have a server up there that's getting a lot of traffic, it just becomes even more vital and even more important to like make sure you basically have to become IT staff at that point, right? You got to make sure you're keeping it up to date with the latest patches and all that stuff. And the server that I have out there now, I do patch it, you know, at least once a month or so, which is not nearly enough, but you know, all I got time for. And I have things running on there to be like, hey, if there's like I've got fail to ban running on there, So, and it's inspecting all the traffic coming in, and if it sees a lot of people trying to like brute force SSH and stuff like that, it will time those IP addresses out, and then if it happens again, it'll time them out for longer, exponentially longer, until finally it's like, weeks or months or something like that that IP is timed out or whatever. So I have stuff like that running on there. And it seems it's definitely catches a lot of things. I mean, as soon as you start standing up anything that's got an SSH server on it, you get pinged out of the blue from everything. But it's definitely doing its job, keeping that at bay. The web traffic, slightly less so, because I do still see a lot of web traffic come in that's trying to like, find backdoor, it's trying all kinds of weird, crazy URLs and stuff like that. So it's a little less ambitious when it comes to that, but the other stuff it tends to really do. It tends to work on pretty well. So. Okay, we have a pull request here, but that's for checkstyle. Yeah, I'm not that right now. Let's go and okay. So I need to read this in on startup, and it's not that I need to read it in on startup. I need to. I guess I'm better off not reading it until I absolutely need it. That way it's not in memory or anything. Yeah. And then I immediately close it when I've got the value that I need. I think this is actually the better pattern. Open up when you need it, close it when you got the value you need. Boom, you're done. Storing a key to the file as well. I think on startup I wanted to kick off the rotate secure storage. That way it's constantly rotating the encryption key on the file when we start up. And I think that's the only thing I really want to do on startup, on application startup right now. So let's see. Here's our init. So on startup, might be too early. I don't think Spring has started here yet. I think this is definitely before Spring has started. So I want, although the resource loader, is that not a Spring thing? Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, so I want that to be loaded before I even have to do anything. Now we have liquid-based runner here, which does run after Spring is loaded. Oh, right. Okay, so I listened for the context refresh. that. That's what it. That's what it. Okay, I was wondering how I did that. That's how I did that. All right, so we'll just do new flat. And we'll say, storage runner. Components. And how do I do this over here? Okay. Edit, static, final logger. Okay. And import. Wait. Import the import the wrong thing there. Why that one shows up 40 J1 shows up. Okay. And then we've got I think it was just an event. All right. So public void rotate encryption. And so I got storage. Rotate encryption. Here it is. Resource loader. Wired. Yeah. That. So what is the thing here? Event listener. Application ready. Want fresh class. And for one. Okay. Whenever we start up, or whenever someone reloads the server. What? Oh, one other thing I want to do. Can I? Cause this was one of the things that's been. I did this for IntelliJ at work, and I want to do that here. I want to map turning Copilot on and off to a mouse button, one of the side buttons on my mouse, because sometimes it just gets really annoying when it's just popping up constantly in your face. And so I just like to, in some cases, it's just giving you bad stuff left, right, and center, and you just like want to turn it off. I just want to do it by a click, turn on and off here. So I think yeah, table completions. So can I can increase the delay. That's really good too. Oh. General keys. Here we go. Pilot. Next word. Stable completion. Here we go. Binding. Key binding when command is invoked. It's not letting me bind it to. Oh, I wonder. Oh, you know what? I bet that's a Linux thing. I bet Linux doesn't see my side buttons on the mouse. Let me see here. Input mouse. I think it would be able to. Oh. Here. How to configure extra button. XUV is the little white windows up here. Press your mouse button. Okay. Huh. It did anything? Man. Bring contents of X event. Oh, maybe it popped up the window behind here. Oh. There. It's in the event. Button press event. Okay. So it knows it's there, so flip Linux mouse side. Years ago. Bug from 2003. Reference page. Key config should allow a mouse button. Huh. 2021 now, such a relatively simple feature request to implement dynamic key bindings shouldn't be this difficult to organize. This Java 7, it's possible to listen to more than the 3 mouse buttons. Wow. So Eclipse just doesn't let you map any mouse buttons in the preferences page and the key bindings page. Holy shit. And this was opened up as a feature request quite literally in 2003. Wow. Wow. Eclipse plug in mouse map. Mouse feed. Mouse feed helps perform habit using keyboard shortcuts. When the user clicks on a button on the menu item, the plugin should pop up reminding about the key shortcut. Oh, yeah. IntelliJ has that. That's annoying. What distro? I am on Ubuntu. Ubuntu is what I'm on. I'm running and I'm running kernel patches so that it can run on a Microsoft Surface. So I get like the, if I wanted to, which I don't, but if I wanted to, I have like the touchpad support and the I think it does the camera now too. Planning to switch to Debian on GNOME. Okay. I was never a fan of GNOME. It looks too much like much like the Mac for me, for my taste. Is there not? Ooh, how's this? That is not. No plugin to help me with the mouse. This is very strange. Completion. Oh, that's really weird. Fedora Arch, you're doing? That's cool. I used to rock a little bit of Fedora back in the day. But I was doing straight like Red Hat underneath it, so. Customizations in KDE Plasma is nice, but I want something lightweight, streamlined, super simple. Debian GNOME since, yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. So I wonder if like XFCE or something like that would be, or even well, you've tried cinnamon before, right? You didn't really like it, right? Lightweight, but the customization is not great. Yeah, I haven't really used it that much myself. So I don't know exactly how easy or hard it is to customize. I've used GNOME a little bit, and I didn't enough to not really like it too much. And I've been mostly KDE since before they went Plasma, even. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did Mint. You did Mint first, which has cinnamon on it. Yeah, yeah. GNOME uses new Pipewire in Wayland. Okay, fair enough. I'm just curious. The thought process on it, because I know KDE's Wayland. You were saying the Wayland support in KDE was pretty buggy at this point. I'm really surprised at this won't. I'm really surprised that all this time Eclipse does not allow you to bind commands to the mouse. That is just wild to me. I guess we'll do well, no, we can't. 11. Really strange. Okay. Find that stuff. I can at least toggle that on and off without driving me crazy. Plasma 6.1 aims to fix everything wrong with Plasma 6.0. Well, I mean, that tends to be the way KDE works, right? They release something that's just absolutely tremendously broken. And then in the point release, suddenly everything is, half of it's fixed, and then in the next point release, most of it's fixed, you know? Sometimes I think they iterate a little too quickly, right? For their own good. Like, they probably should have let it kind of They probably should do like maybe some sort of release candidate, a longer like release candidate program or something like that. Kden Live is much. Like I said, I haven't used Kden Live in ages. I'm actually kind of curious. Sudo app. Oh, and because I way back in the day was like trying to do Linux as a daily driver, and I wanted to do video editing, and I was looking at Kden Live, and it was constantly like crashing on me, and I'm curious as to what it looks like now. Okay, interesting. Starts up fast. Not bad. Project notes. Speech recognition module. Oh, we can do auto captioning. Huh. You don't say. Alright, insert mode. I'll have to play around with it a little bit, because it would be really nice if this sort of it would be really nice if this worked as well as Vegas worked. Because right now I do all my editing in Vegas. Is this they have a cross-platform, I'm wondering? I might try this on my Windows machine. Nice. So there is an installer package for Windows. And Apple Silicon and Intel. Okay. I might try this on Windows and see how it compares to Vegas, because I like Vegas because of its simplicity, because I don't really do a whole lot of editing. Like when I do a lot of rendering, but I don't do a lot of edit in a video. Usually just trimming it for size and slapping things together and then calling it a day. But it would be nice if it the one problem I've had with Vegas, and it's something that's coming up now with when I, like, if I do, you can mark sections, and then they have a batch tool, and you can run the batch tool, and it will render all those sections out as separate video files. So I could like basically queue up like 4 episodes of a Let's Play, and then just, you know, mark them and then say, render these all out 1080p 60 for YouTube, you know, in one batch. The problem is, for some reason in batch mode, it doesn't utilize the GPU, or at least it doesn't utilize it very well in batch mode. And so everything takes, like, I could literally run that and have it, you know, I could kick it off, you know, in the middle of the day. It would run all that day and all through the night and into the next morning, pretty much. depending on how many episodes I'm doing and how big they are. Whereas if I just highlight a section and I say render, and I just render that one section, it uses a GPU, and it'll get done, you know, pretty much in the same amount of time. Like if the video is an hour long, it'll probably take maybe an hour and 20 minutes to render it, right? And what I really want is something where I can like set everything up, batch render it, have it run at full speed, and have it be, you know, good to go. But even if I can just, I mean, having said that, if this is simple enough where I can even just do one at a time, even that's pretty good too. Yeah. That's what I would love to because that was the one thing in Premiere that was like, you could set that up and then have an agent that's just running on another machine, and all that agent would do is just pick up work to do, and it would just take that stuff and run and actually render it. You would edit it on one machine and have it render on another or another machine or a series of other machines. Like have a rendering farm going. And it would be kind of nice if I could, I don't necessarily, I mean, it would be nice if I could get a rendering farm going, but, or at least a rendering computer going. But at the very least, I want to see like how far we can go with this, maybe. See what it's like. All right. I just wanted to see what it looked like nowadays. We can test how stable it is. Ooh, excuse me. Oh man. Oh man. What am I doing? I am, but this will just run and hopefully rotate the encryption key on the secure file whenever the server bounces. So that'll be good. I should probably log. Okay. So that is done. Now I just need to put stuff in there. What it comes down to. So, where's I at? The home controller. Okay. That's just getting the value. I don't need that more. Rid of that. Don't need either. Home.html. Remove that because we tested that already. The client ID. Yeah, basically I just need to get all that information from something, or I need to store it. So ID. We're getting the client ID from well, I guess I was just injecting it on there. I was just putting it on there the way I had it. So I want before we go any further, I need to make this. I need to really, I just need to get this, get an account controller going and get this looking like something that's usable. So new package account. Controller. Controller extend. Controller. Yeah, accounts. Correct. No. Alright, so we'll have public string new. Have account. You know what I want to do? Yeah. Folder here. That. I'll make a nav account message thing. And I need to give. Go. Need the messages. Okay, I have that. For the moment. That in. Save. Go. Mapping. Right. Have that. And then I need to add it to the navigation bar. Here. I want to change that, but we'll change that in a second. What font do I want here? I guess FA user fine for my purposes. Here and that. I want nav added. No. Play. And then I'll change this other one. Sure. Yeah, I think that's good for the second here. Just to get the bare bones. Something to look at. We have a canvas here. Happen there. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I ran into a limitation with that. So that's in the generate key here, right? Guess I'm gonna have to do it one at a time. would just wait. Use random wait method where generate random string that does not contain That's what I kind of thought they were going to say. You got to run through it and then convert it to something that is not that. Huh. Oh, well, yeah. See what they're doing. Hopefully only have to do it. So I can just put a thing here that says if there's a space in there at all, just map it to some integer between a and positive n plus, yeah, basically map it to a letter from A to Z. Mm-hmm. I don't have to do it for all of them, just for ones that are problematic. All right. I mean, that's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. I'm gonna take a short break here, my friends, and I will be right back. Hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the longer break than I intended. But we're here and ready to go some more. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix this issue. Hopefully it's just with that one bite, but we'll see here. So I'm gonna say for bite E and key. I want to if the if R B equals fake. Then say B equals 20 base, right? So E equals 0, 20 in hex, and B equals I don't think the thing that they gave me there, I don't think even is correct Java. Like they're adding the character A to a number, which is valid in JavaScript, but not in Java. What is just if it's 20, just add a random amount to it. I get plus random next and bound. Uniformly distributed int value between 0 and a specified value. Okay. The next int okay. I think that'll eliminate spaces. All right, and I'm gonna need to redo. I'm gonna have to that database now. Have it rebuild. That, and we'll run verify. Check style violation. Style violations Windows not working. Home controller. Variable resource loader must be private and have access to method. Oh, I don't need that on the home controller anymore anyway. Oh. That again. Cool. All right. I mean, it generated them already, but good that they're there now. Okay, so now you try this again. Okay, we got another error is what we got. No password may not contain space. Why is that? Why is that still generating spaces even after I told it? Oh, when I generate for the first time, oh, I gotta, yeah, that's why I gotta fix this in my utility. That's what it is. Or build resource store, right? Yeah, here we go. That's Okay, so this, that again. Run a Maven verify. Okay. Generated those again. Now, and now what? Unhappy about something else now. IO exception, not directory. I guess I'm so early on that it hasn't made that directory yet? That's weird. This is the right directory though. If classes, resources DB. Maybe I will change this to have context refreshed. the class for the event. Is application ready event that thing? No, it very much isn't. Obviously, and obviously start up. And oh, it is called application ready event. Can't find it. Wonder if that's a Spring Boot thing. Visualizing or refreshing application context. Okay. Context started. Context started event. And there's no configuration for auto start. Start is always explicit. I guess I can try context started event and see if that's any better. But I don't know, right now I'm just running into directory doesn't, which is really strange. Like it was happier there. Don't see any don't see any errors, so let's see if we can get to the home page. We can go to accounts. All right, so we have the basics. That's good. Okay. All right, so now the question is, what do I need to manage the accounts right now? Okay, I think this seems like that's working. Hopefully. Close that, close that. Close that for right now too, because so much crap open. No, let's just close. Close other. There you go. Just clear it out. Count 4. All right. Let's stop for a minute. And I think the next thing is making a database table for it. Let's paste here, copy, paste the new one, I'll say create count table. And probably have to add, we'll definitely have to add this to other things. But for right now, that out of there for a second. Base cable going. Just 6, 14, 20, 24. Um, 22, 6, 10, we'll say. All right. So ID is good. I think just an ID, yeah. Identity is fine. Service. How do I do that? Over here. Said varchar 30. Not no. Probably good enough. I think it'll be just a Boolean for what I gotta do. I gotta figure out if it's your primary account or if it's just another or just a bot account. And what else? Yeah, I guess that's all I need right now. Service and then that only. Create it, so I guess that's fine. I think I'm gonna put, I'm just kind of staring at it because I'm debating in my head. One of the things I'm gonna want to send over is the like service key and have it reflected back to me. So I think I'm gonna put the what do they call it? There's a specific name for it they used. Go. No. State. That's what it is. State. State. Do that. Okay. That'll be, I'll just generate that thing and then I'll send that with the request, and then every time I send a request, I'll generate a new one, and I'll just put the record with it. Fine, and there's nothing. I don't have any real reason to hide that key. It's only valid for that one transmission anyway. So there'll be a way to keep that in sync and have it be the thing that we use to grab the proper record for the account. And then, yeah, well, I do have to alter the tables to, like, the alerts should, instead of having the service in them, they should kind of, they should link to this account table. So, asset table, I don't think needs that. Just settings. Although we did add right to the asset table, the settings table, I mean. Yes, sound ID, image ID. Okay, so grab that. And then drop the service column and add in a count. Yeah. In 4 23 of 520 MS2 have the alt table alert settings, drop column if exists, service, and then we want to add column if not exist. Account ID, which would be big and not null. That's gonna be well. I just have to drop the data in there. For right now. I could default it to like 0 or something, but that's gonna break the constraint I'm gonna put on there. So yeah, we're just gonna have to clear the database out. That's all there is to it. Clear that table out, I mean. ID. What? I gotta add a constraint. Sorry, my brain is just kind of moving really slow here. All right. Great. So alert settings. Account ID goes to foreign key. So the reference is no. And then the rollback. So auto table if exists, alert settings. Drop constraint if exists, alert settings. Account ID. Account foreign key. Drop problem if this drop problem if this account ID. Yeah, brain is just like, like I'm just like hitting these as like mental block for a second. Alter table. Here's the tricky parts. I need to add back in the service column. However, the service column was not null. Okay? Yeah, it was not null, which means I need to give it proper values to try to maintain some sort of integrity here. Well, I guess I'm not really maintaining integrity with the forward motion. I'm adding a not null column. I guess the only thing I'm going to be able to do is I'm gonna have to truncate the table. In fact, I should do that on the forward as well. Do they have a truncator, or they just do a delete all? Question. Yeah, truncate table. Removes all rows from the table. Unlike delete from without a where clause, this command cannot be rolled back. This command is faster than delete without the where clause. Yep. Only regular data tables without foreign key constraints can be truncated. Adaptive referential integrity is disabled for this database or for this table. So you have some referential integrity going on, so I may not be able to do truncate. I might have to do delete from. Yeah, because we have the images going back to the asset. Although, only regular data tables without foreign key constraints can be. Yeah. Okay. If the referential integrity is disabled for this database or for the table, which it's not. So yeah, do delete from. I wonder though. Delete from table name. Okay, I guess I'll. All right. Over here, say delete from alert setting. And then we have this column. So then alter, drop this constraint. Drop the column account ID, but before I do that, I need to roll back, delete from alert settings. And then drop the account ID column, and then add column. If not exists, service varchar 50, was it? 30, not null. Cars 30, not null. Okay. That should make it so that I can just run this without having to manually clear out the database. And hopefully that also means the rollback will also work without intervention. Only really one way to find out, and that's to run it. So let's do that. Alerts, things. Okay. Making sure I know what's going on there. Go. Project. Clean build. Update has been successful. Rows updated 6. Run 2. We'll change set to 6. Okay. So ran 2, which means I should be able to come in here, reconnect, and we should now see from out. Cool, there we go. Key service chat only state key create updated. Show columns from count. Okay. False. Not no. Varying timestamp of time zone. Okay, so that's correct. That one, and then how does our settings table look? It should be pretty empty. Yes. Columns on it. Count ID, big int, no, null. You can't see the foreign keys here. I think if I dig into it on the left-hand side here, I can probably. So far, so good there. Alright. Which means we got like some CRUD operations to do now. Table setup. Yeah, need DAO here for this. So and DAO last DAO story over here. All right, and then private ABC template fired. Put a qualifier on that one over here. No. Okay. I didn't think so. We're in. Private static. And that's not the right columns, but what I'm going for. It's ID. First, I close it out. Service chat only. Wait. Service chat only. Wait. Wait, that only? Wait, no, date only, right? Chat only. See. I don't know what I'm getting everything confused. Chat only. Date key, and then create it and update it. Static final green get. I do need to get all accounts to show everything on the page. Yeah, I guess where we start there. And public list count, I guess. Yeah. Counts. Count. So we want to import list, and then I need to create count. Name of this, count. Service. That only state key. Created. Dated. source, generate setters. All right, we'll save that. Then need that in. I need a row mapper for it. No, for mapper for no. Okay. I think Copilot should be able to handle this. So IP service chat only, stay key, create it, update it. Yeah, I think it handled that okay. Have that. Then the account mapper here. Just that. Okay. Getting all the accounts down. Here. All right, and then in the controller. Private accounts go. Page title. And that is what? Quest model strength. Nav out. All right. I called it in the message properties. Yeah. Okay. Title. And then try. Able to I don't know why it's doing a model add attribute error. How that work? Error accounts. How am I doing this? Oh, actually, no. You know what? It'll just be a text error, server error, right? Text error, system error. Yeah, that's what it'll be. It's just like, yeah. No. Okay. Then on that page, what I'd like to do is maybe copy paste and then just fix things up here. Well, here and we use all of this probably. One here, and this would be things count. I guess. The link account. For the moment, label current link account. Ouch. Yeah, I think actually those first two columns are about the same. And then, no, what's the first two columns here? Oh, no, okay, I don't need, well, active versus, no, we're gonna have a toggle. It's gonna be keep it or unlink it, but not both. Oof. Man. Though I will have to make sure I post a warning that says if you unlink an account, you'll get rid of all of your settings, all of your event settings for that were attached to that account. That's the other thing too. The constraint that I added, just realizing this, the constraint I added for the assets should not be foreign key, but it should not be a cascade. So I wonder if I can turn that off. Constraints. If no check is specified, existing rows are not checked for consistency. The required indexes are automatically created if they don't exist yet. It is not possible to disable checking for unique constraints. But how do I tell it? Disable constraint definition. Oh, referential constraint. I'm guessing. Foreign key references, whatever. Ref table name, ref column name. Oh, here it is. On delete, no action. On up, no action. The action cascade will cause conflicting rows and referencing child table to delete it or update it. Restrict is the default action. Restrict and no action will both throw an exception if the constraint is violated. The action set default will set the column and referencing child table default value while set null will set the null. What does I guess it just means yeah, okay. So cascade is not the default state, which means that if you delete something, it's not going to cascade by default. Okay, so that's good to know. That means I should set cascade for delete. Yeah. This one's fine then. It's just this new one. So if we're not running, right? Okay, let me do run, and we gotta roll back to I have. Let's run that. That's what it looks like. And this will be on delete. All right, that seems correct. No, wait. It's foreign key. No, alert settings. If you delete a setting, it shouldn't delete the ID. No, this was correct. That was correct. It's you delete count. But technically, it should delete. These rows. How does that work? I guess this works up here if I do, can I just say add and print count ID click settings key ID reference no, that doesn't work because it's not going to have a when you create one brand new, it's not going to have a corresponding. Okay. Never. I'm just not going to constrain that at all. Let it be its thing here. At least I know now the default is just to restrict the rows, not to do any cascade. So that's good. Okay. So that'll be fine then. So what we need is we have service and then
What's wrong with your great leader? Is he too chicken to confront us himself?
oh, you know what I did forget. Did I roll that back? I have the service, but I also need the account name, account username. Yes, add that in there. Did I forget to drop the table? No, here it is. Here, drop table of existing accounts. Your name. I'll have. Doesn't necessarily give me the username, does it? I wonder how I'll update that, or how I would grab that, create the account. What does Switch give me back here? Well, basically, I'd have to run a command to get your stuff back, which I think is fine because I'll have the token and stuff, and I'll just have to pull that back. And I guess there's going to be like an avatar URL or something here. So when I call get user, and I get the user that I'm in it. get the user. So you have the user ID there, but then how would you get the current user? There's gotta be a way to do it. See, switch for J, plug in. Oh, wasn't it something like if you call user without an ID, it would give you the current logged in user? Is that what it was? I feel like I read that somewhere. Let's see, reference. Users. Gets information about one or more users. You may look up users using their user ID, login name, or both. Sum total may look up as 100. If you don't specify IDs or login names, the request returns information about the user in the access token. If you specify user access. Got it. So they're not required. So if you do the call without the user ID, it'll give you back the user that you're currently logged in at. All right, fair enough. Because that's what I'd like to do to then, because that would be then basically I'd be testing that everything worked, and also try to retrieve their data. Now, is there, yeah, profile image URL. Okay, good. The URL, so I can just pull the profile image URL out and I'll put that's what I'll do. And then their display name. My name and profile image URL. Let's put that in here. Account username. Or really, accounts. Display name. I'll just make it 100. Now, let's say, you know what? Let's say display name. Profile URL is varchar 500. No. Okay. Yeah, we'll add those in the table. Right. Do I need anything? Probably not. Probably not. Alright. That'll be good there. That said, friends, my brain is shutting down. I wish I would like to go longer, but it's like I'm sitting here staring at things that shouldn't take me that long to stare at, but yet it's like my brain is just like not working. So I'm just going to stop here for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow afternoon at some point, and we'll go for the longer multi-hour stream that we usually do for some coding, and we'll hopefully get this to a point where we're getting some actual, we're exchanging tokens with Twitch and linking accounts, linking multiple accounts. Hopefully. That would be pretty good. Do that. Excuse me. There's one more thing here. State key operation. Time stamp with time zone. No. Yeah. Because I'm just realizing, like, I'm going to save the state key into the database just so it's easier to retrieve and test against. But I got to put some kind of, like, some kind of flag there to say that this is expired if I do get more results back for that key. And honestly, it doesn't even need to be a timestamp. It could just be a boolean, right? I can just say this key is expired. True or false. Yeah, that would be a lot. So expired. Boolean not null. False. Yeah, that's I like that. I like that idea a little bit better. 'Cause then I know it's only going to be used once and only once. Honestly, it'll probably always be true. They'll just say the true, and then I never have to like. I guess I would update it when I update the key itself and save it. I would update the flag. Yeah, I would have to. Yeah, I would adjust that. So yeah, all right, that's fine. Yeah, I think that works. But like I said, I'm just gonna leave all this stuff here for right now, and I'm gonna call it a stream right here, and then we'll be back tomorrow for some more stuff, and hopefully try to get through a bunch of this. That would be really swell. I am. Let's see if anyone is still doing anything over on the old Twitch here. Huh.
Victory means nothing. The fight is everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys disperse for right now. I think that'll be fine. All right, my friends. That will do it for me for tonight. I'm just kidding. I was just staring at the people I could send you guys to it. Like, you know what? I just need to I need to end as it is. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. Hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Space!